whoop. Hey guys, and welcome to the Energy Resilience Lab. Our lab is dedicated to giving you the knowledge, skills, and the encouragement that you need to become energy independent and energy resilient. Today, I just wanted to jump on and share some information with you guys. I went to the Limitless Arena 2023, Salt Lake City, last night. It was amazing. They had Andy Frisella, Tim Grover, David Goggins, just to name a few. Ed Milet was there. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys that you can also upgrade your life by learning from these amazing people. So I went there and I learned a ton of that impact how I'm going to move forward, how I can spread the information that I'm trying to spread with this podcast. I'm trying to get you guys up to speed on how to become energy independent and energy resilient. And as part of that, I've been trying to take over my health. I've been doing a lot of exercise to try and keep my health in check, and I've been studying. I read every day to study and learn from the greatest people that I can find. And all of that is to say, I just want you guys to, it's time for you guys to get up off your couch, and if you're on the couch or if you're laying down, stand up and just walk out that door and go get something done, whatever you feel you need to do. I love batteries. I love energy storage systems. Haven't figured out why, but that's just part of my nature right now. That's part of this season of my life. And so I want you guys to learn about that and get as much as you can out of it so you can become energy independent and take control of that part of your life. But going to this conference opened my eyes about how much we have to learn and how many opportunities we have to become limitless, to do whatever we want to do. So I encourage you guys to get out there if you have access to the Limitless information. Get after it. Keaton Hoskins is the leader of the Limitless group. And if you just look at the Limitless Arena 2023 website, you'll find some of the greatest names in kind of personal responsibility, just taking your life back, taking freedom back for you and the nation. Andy Frisella was there. He was very adamant on us taking control of our lives, like in the biggest of ways, in controlling how we are treated as Americans by our government. And I just want to jump on here and tell you guys that this is the journey. You're all on a journey, and you all have opportunities to pursue what you're interested in. And I encourage you to jump up, get out there, be resilient, overcome whatever odds you need to, and share it on the way. Let people know what you're doing, what you're sacrificing to get your goals. As part of this, I'll kind of just end off here with a couple of the things that I learned, and kind of the main takeaways for me were: you have to become strong with your self-esteem. You have to work on that and truly trust that you are worth it and that you can be significant and you can help others or accomplish whatever you set yourself out to accomplish. And I really believe that. I've been working on self-esteem for a little bit, trying to build up my health and trying to just take control of whatever I can take control. So that's every part, every aspect of my life. And so you guys, I encourage you to do the same. And the first steps is to get that self-esteem. And Tim Grover came on stage and he said, the thing that unlocks greatness in all these great people that he had trained was to clear your heart and your mind. So you have to forgive yourself for all the things that you've done that still are sticking with you, that are telling you each day in the background that you're not good enough, that you failed in the past. It is true, you likely did fail in the past, but you have to clear that and just start today, become consistent, and just lean into your life. The Next thing I learned was that we need to just focus on things we can control. A lot of the people there said that, so first you're going to get your self-esteem going, make sure that you understand that you are amazing and that you can do great things, and then really need to control the controllables. And if there's anything that you can't control, you have to not focus on that. You have to move past it and control whatever is around it to get the goal that you guys are interested in. Don't get lost in the one thing you can't control when there's 20 things that you should be controlling that you may or may not be. Another one of the key points that I took away was being truthful and being open and being transparent. So just, I believe it was Brad Lee that came on stage, and he said his whole project is to just tell people how it is, just to drop bombs. He just says exactly how it is. And I believe that's a huge point in our lives, where if we can have the self-confidence, we can just come forward with what we know is true, and that's going to build us up. That's going to help you find like-minded people, and it's going to make it so you're not soft. You're strong, you're resilient, and you are holding on to the things you can control, and you are holding on to your truth. And that doesn't mean that you can't be taught, but it does mean that you will fight for the truth that you know is true. And so just having those few things in your toolbox is very significant. The next thing that I went through was once you've taken responsibility for your life and you're owning all of these things, the last thing you have to do is you have to be humble. And it doesn't mean that you can't say how successful you are or what you're good at. David Goggins was on there, and he just shares exactly what he's done. He doesn't embellish it. He just says, this is what I did. The last 6 months he was smoke jumping, I believe in Canada, for $12 an hour, putting out forest fires to help all of us. And he does that to stay humble. He does that to show that he knows where the grit has to be put in. He knows what is hard, and he knows what it's like to be at the bottom. And so if we can remember that and stay humble and just work on becoming the greatest we can, then when all of the success comes, you can use that to help other people. The final thing I'll have on here is just the giving back aspect. So at the show, Keaton gave away $15,000, $5,000 to 3 people that indicated that they had paid their last few $100s in their bank account to be able to come to this event, the Limitless Arena 2023. And so he just gave them $5,000 and sent them on their way. And just staying humble and remembering these people that are trying to get that come up, that next step, trying to just break out. If you can remember what that's like, then you can really make waves and really help people in the market, and help people that help people. Maybe that's what your calling in life is going to be, is just to reach down and help people up. That's one thing that Brad Lee had shared, is that he was able to make good money and he was able to sell at his job, but he moved on from that to be able to help other people and be able to change their lives. And the joy that it gave him was amazing, just opening his mind to all the possibilities. And that's really what broke him out as this big success, was being able to help others and get them to 5x their sales, or just to move the needle. So thank you guys. Thanks for being on the team. Thanks for listening. Go team. Stay out there. Make the changes in your life you need to take control, and just get off that couch and get moving if that's all you need to do. That's the first step. And then start taking control of other parts of your life and keep moving forward. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in on the video or on the podcast. Catch you guys next week.